All right, guys, happy Tuesday. Amazing trading day we had, guys. PLTR, Palantir Technology, had the earning last night, and it was moving up 20% in the pre-market, and we in the community got some amazing trading on that. So really solid trading day for me. The close position is now at 57,400. It was a really great. I got over 12% intraday on that. And as you see, it turned out to be a very amazing day. Let's see how I actually traded, because this was one of the really nice classic day trades that we do. It comes with the level 2 signals, daily level, and a stock in play. So this is just amazing. And a lot of our traders, including Megan, did a really amazing, like 500% options trade on that. So let's go through that and see how we're going to do that. So PLTR, as I mentioned, had the earning. So in the earning, it was trading at the higher, around the half pre-market at 2034. At the open, sold off. It was a really nice 1 minute open range breakdown. It was kind of a 1 minute open range breakdown, but it really is really hard to short these strong stocks. The stocks that are really gapping up such a strong move is really hard to short them. So I really didn't short that. So it sold off a little bit and it came back up above the VWAP, and I jumped in long in there. And even if it was a mistake, really it was a mistake, because you really want to go long here for the 1 minute open range breakup. But I kind of got this FOMO that okay, it's gonna come up, and again in that moment candlestick was going up like an engulfing, but I just went long and then suddenly dropped and I got to stop that. So that was a really bad loss on that at the open. However, I was looking at it, it did bounce back from this moving average. So the 1 minute moving average turned out to be resistance. Again, the stock, remember, the stock was in trading up to 20% in that day. And then look at this candlestick, huge squeeze up came up, and I went long, and I said, okay, I'm going to put the stop loss just a little bit below the VWAP, maybe around this, but it's not as much. It came down, it came back up, I added heavy. Now I had the better confirmation on that okay, I'm going to get back in there long, and it popped up toward the high of pre-market. I scaled out and I realized that okay, the asks are getting bigger and bigger. So the level 2 on bookmap was so bullish, very bullish. So now all the signals for me would go very heavy size on that. So I added back at 2034, and boom, is going to go up. So what would be the profit target? So the profit target in this case would be probably a very good important daily level, or round numbers like 2050, and then 2150, 22, and these round numbers are going to be. If you go to the daily chart, so and the Palantir, so you see this huge go up and then bounce back. So back in November, so if you zoom in here, you see that back in November 21st, it goes up and then huge bounce back. So this area, that definitely is going to be an area that is going to have some activity here, because that's a very famous, very obvious daily resistance. So this is a very obvious daily resistance. And let's see how the price actually work around this area. So I marked it in the pre-market, and let's take a look at it and see what happened. So as you see, market just rallied over. As you see, it started partialing out, and I saw that the asks are getting bigger and bigger, especially at the round numbers. I'm going to show you that. Very bullish. I keep adding on that more, a partial 10%, and then I kept adding more that as well, all the way up to the level that we had at 2185. This is the area that I partial out. This was the first level, and then this was the last level. And that was the main target that I had. Maybe it goes up to 22 as well. So I was hoping to get to 22. Really didn't get to 22. Really dropped, and I got stopped out at the VWAP. I kind of knew that it might come back again. We see this pattern a lot, that the stocks that go up, pull the come back to the VWAP, and at the end of the day start moving up. And that's exactly what happened. If I go to 5-minute chart here, came down below, consolidated, and eventually came back up all the way up to 2218. Went up. So this is just a very amazing move from $19-20 all the way up to 2185. That's over, how much is it? 20%, 15%, and we got a really nice move on that. So in terms of strategy, that would have been a very nice 5-minute engulfing pattern that we traded. I traded obviously a little bit earlier based on a 1-minute chart. It would be a really nice 1-minute open range breakup as well. So as you see, and what I had here in this trade was that the very heavy ads that we had. So I had very important heavy ads here. So obviously we went there, added, and it went up all the way up to $22. So one thing that I noticed is, let me show you actually the level 2. So one of the reasons that I added very heavy size at 2034 here, so obviously I went long here, I added more, and then I added more, is the seeing this very big ask on level 2. So this is a very bullish signal at 2050. And then look at the time frame, 9:39:34, and just look at the time, boom, 9:44. It just keeps going up, and the asks are stacking up, especially at the round numbers. Like look at that 21 here, the asks are getting up, and a few seconds after that, boom, it's gonna pop up also again as well. So here again, 9:45:12, you can see that 9:45, you can again, it's staying up there. That's why I added again here, and then 9:45 again, standing here, and then boom, it's gonna pop up. Just 9:45:31. Look at the time, 9:45:18, 9:45:31. In 10 seconds, boom, it pops up, and then as you see, the asks are gone. So these signals are very important in the trade management as well. So that was the trade, and we continue had that. So as you see, went up, and then 10:11:57 again we had it, especially we have it at around the round numbers, 2150, and 10:13:09 again, you see huge asks are stacking up here, 2150. Look, these are all asks that are gonna get filled very close to the price. And look at the time, 10:13:09, boom, 10:14:36, boom, we're gonna go up 10 cents above that. These are really strong moves, and as you see, we had really good trading day on that. These are the days that you find these stocks that are really trading really well with heavy volume, with liquidity, and you want to trade that. So this is a really nice chart that Paris posted. Paris did exactly the same trade as me. He jumped in here long, and then he got stopped out. And again, two traders, and he came back up again and went there, came down. He probably got cold feet, cut the size, but as soon as he see that it's moving up, he started adding tier 3 long, and then boom, he got this same move that I got on the 1 minute chart. So that's really thick. And the short that we discuss is, do you remember that there was a huge daily level at 2185? So Thor took that short trade. So again, I was still long in there, but Thor took that trade from essentially above R4 all the way up to 2080. So that's two traders are trading different style, and same stock in different direction. At the end of the day, they both make money. This is the trade that Thor did at 2180, and obviously Paris also traded Nvidia. Nvidia is also selling off really nicely. He shorted in the pre-market actually, and then he sold off, and then he added more, and this pullback is really good on these ads, and that's what he got. So that's this is a really amazing trading day that we did, and yeah, it was really amazing. So we have a really nice presentation today for Tuesday strategy, guys. Hopefully you come. If not, looking forward to see you guys. And our Vancouver event is almost sold out. So we have 169 people sign up. The maximum is 200. So if anyone wants to come, go to our Babel Traders website and just click on that, and the early bird tickets are gone, and now we have the prices at $299. That includes also the dinner and breakfast. So really, it's just you're paying for the food. And yeah, so we're gonna have a great presentation. We have guests coming. Steven Goldstein and Credit are coming from Europe. Dr. Brett Steenbarger and Mike coming from New York. And Mike is bringing one of his also great traders to join us. So this is the and the event venue would be at the Paradox Hotel, which they're going to give us also a discounted price. So looking forward to see you guys. It was a really amazing day, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, feel free to subscribe, and looking forward to see you guys in Vancouver.